this guest, I have seen him at a travel program of the Belgian presenter Tom Waas. And he told a story that made me very impressed, and also other viewers of his program. And today he's the guest by us. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear for the one and only Kevin Obara. Good afternoon, Kevin.
Good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm very good. And how are you?
I hope your listeners are doing well. I'm also doing okay. Currently in Kenya, the political scene here is very tough. We have the leader of opposition who is fighting for his space, and so this is the current condition, still coming from COVID, and we are trying to survive. How are you doing?
Yes, I'm doing great, and also a good afternoon from Holland.
Oh, it's afternoon.
Yeah, it's by us afternoon, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and what years you have been through with the orchestra, and did you ever thought that this would be possible?
No. Of course, no one ever thought that this will be possible one day. Of course, when Ghetto Classics was introduced in 2008, of course, all of us, we went there to play the instruments, not because we knew what the instrument will bring us, but because of the color of the instruments. Like the saxophones were goldish, you had other instruments that were silver and really shining and bright. So as kids, we joined the orchestra and the group just to belong, to be part of this, but we didn't imagine that one day it could be a very big orchestra with so many kids who play really well and really advance in their levels. So, no, I never imagined.
And are you proud of them?
Yes, we are so proud. Personally, it has helped me to advance my life. Coming from the dumping sites and area full of thugs and gangs which are ready to kill for anything, and now I'm in a position to take care of my life and live a better life. For sure, I'm really proud of everything that we have managed to achieve.
Yes, and are you coming from a musical family?
No. I'm currently, my younger sister, my younger sister also plays, but she only followed me. She never used to play any instruments, but now she took it from me because I was the first one to join the orchestra, and now she plays with me. So she's a flute player now, but no member of my family ever played any musical instrument.
Okay. And maybe you have already so much performed with the orchestra, but what is the best performance that you already have done with the orchestra?
We did perform for the Pope. We performed for Pope Francis when he came to Kenya. We have performed for Barack Obama when he visited the country as a retired president. Recently, just around 3 weeks ago, when the wife to the president of the US was in Kenya, we played for her. We have played in Holland. We have been in Poland. We have been in so many countries. We have some of our members who are currently in the US, and some are currently in the UK. So we have played in quite so many areas.
Yes, I can imagine that when you guys played for Barack Obama and the First Lady, that was maybe one of the best days of your life, of course, huh?
Exactly. It was, of course, going through the security with the White House security really tight, and going through this interviews, being asked about your background, and just making sure that you have no criminal connections, and that the First Lady is safe. And also during this time when Obama came, also it was a long time of security checks, and still for us it was a very big stage that we are really proud of. But also to tell you, just even for the Pope, when we played for Pope Francis, it was still also a very big thing, a very big deal for us, because there are other groups in Kenya which play music, but we were the ones who were chosen. So it was a big thing for us. Not to tell you that we get so many chances to play for the president of Kenya and the presidents of Kenya. We have played for Kibaki, we have played for the immediate former president Uhuru, and we're looking forward to play for the current president in the future, maybe.
Yeah, who knows it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. And what would you like to perform? What's on the bucket list?
On the bucket list is to, like currently, personally, I repair music instruments. I did my training, part of my training in Hamburg, Germany. I was in Germany in 2019. I was in Germany last year just to try and sharpen up my skills. So for me, personally, my main goal is to be in a position to build music instruments, to build violins, to build clarinets. But then for the orchestra, at a bigger part, is to be able to tour the whole world. We want to be anywhere. We want to be everywhere. We want to go to Belgium. We want to go to Poland. We want to keep traveling the world. So on the bucket list, to keep traveling.
Well, if you guys come to Holland, you are very welcome to our country.
Sure enough. I was in Holland in 2019, and for sure I loved the country, and I hope to be there anytime soon.
Yes. And who is your greatest hero in the music?
In the music industry, I know if I was to talk to the orchestras, they will tell me different people. Like the cellist will tell me they're looking up to Yo-Yo Ma. Maybe the composers we have in the orchestra will tell me they're looking up to Mozart. They're looking up to Beethoven. The conductors will tell me maybe they're looking up to someone like they're looking to great conductors. So I mean, every one of us is looking up to someone. Like for me, I'm looking up to the great instrument makers like Stradivari. I'm looking up to, I have people. So I think it will go to individual people, especially in terms to what instrument people are playing. Trumpet players will tell me they're looking up to maybe Wynton Marsalis. We have had a chance to meet some of these great artists, and the role models come in that sense. So I think it goes to individuals.
Yes. And which artist or groups would you like to collaborate with?
I think maybe one day play with Wynton Marsalis. I will one day like personally to play with someone like there's so many. The number is very big. There is a band, a big band in Germany called the Jazz Roche big band. One day I would like to play with them and partner with them, but then I can't tell you. I can't. To be honest with you, the list is very, very, very big.
Yeah, you have enough choices in this time.
Yes.
And what would you like to achieve in the future?
In the future, I want to be able to, first of all, make instruments that are made in Kenya, like make violins that are made in Kenya, and maybe be able to export them to different countries. Also, I would like to be able to see the orchestra grow, the ghetto classics grow. So I would like to play my role in making sure that the orchestra is in a position to advance and not only reach 1,500 people like now, maybe be in a position to reach even more kids who are vulnerable and who are looking up to being able to have a better life. I will also want to get a chance to continue learning. I want to now get good education in terms of instruments building and maintenance. So for future reference, I'm just looking forward to being able to get a chance to go somewhere and learn the repair and building of music instruments.
Yes. Great dreams. Yeah. And what is the most important thing that you learned your students?
The important thing is learn is always give everybody a chance. Give them a chance to show you whatever they've got, because every kid, especially in our organization, every kid has a story to tell. They always have a story to tell, and they only need someone to believe in them. And once they get someone believing in them, they always push themselves to the limits. And that's why we get a very good violinist to very good trumpet player. So what I've learned, the big lesson is just give everyone a chance.
Yes, and they also need us, of course.
Yes. They're also yeah.
And do you have any tips for people who want the same as you? Do you have tips for people who want the same as you, also build an orchestra in a slum?
Yeah. In Kenya currently.
Yeah, and maybe in India, Bangladesh, or in other African countries.
Yeah, we have learned about the El Sistema program that also started like the way our orchestra is doing. But currently in Kenya, we haven't learned of any other orchestra. We are actually the biggest orchestra in the country. There's no any other bigger orchestra than our orchestra. And I think it's actually East and Central Africa. If you do your research, you'll get that there are no actually very big orchestra. But if you come to Kenya, you will see we have this kind of a very big orchestra that is full of kids who want hope, who want someone to believe in them. But then I haven't learned of any other orchestra, especially in our setup. But I've learned about the El Sistema program, and this is the only program I know of that does the same thing.
Okay. Well, not that I don't like it, but we have to stop the interview now. But we have maybe 3 surprises for you. We are more than a radio station. We also organize 3 benefits every year. We have in the summer Biespop, a great event where artists came to perform. And we have also in the winter the Glazenhuis. In Dutch we call it het Glazen Huis. And artists came there to perform for a charity. And we also have evening bar where artists can perform. So if you would like to come once with the orchestra to Landgraaf in Holland, you are welcome to perform by one of our shows.
Thank you so much. If you make it ahead for us, we are really happy. And maybe just before you finish, I will also like to tell you we have a website, and just go and look for www.Art of Music Foundation. And from there you can find different ways in which you can, if you want to support us, and both in teaching, both in giving lessons, both in online lessons. We really appreciate financial assistance. We really still appreciate. So any help you accord us, we really appreciate it. So of course we will be really happy to come to Holland and play in these big events.
Yes, and it's also an honor for us that you guys that you like. Kevin, very thank you for this interview, and have a nice day.
Have a nice day too. Thank you so much.
Yes, bye-bye, Kevin.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.